Hey guys, and welcome back to another lesson with me. So, ons is nou besig saam met idiome, idioms. And what we've realized about idioms is that they're not necessarily exaggerated completely, because we've fully identified that as much as idioms are figurative, so meaning not literally, it has a lot of logic behind it. So we can't really say it's an exaggeration. But I think anything that falls under the description of being figurative to express yourself or having to go to another level to express yourself is a form of exaggeration. But that's just me, okay? And what I've also established is that idioms are like little life lessons as well, you know? After the rain comes shine, and you know, it's all these little things that that can actually help us through life and motivate us. So we're looking at the Afrikaans idioms, and so what we're gonna do is, my plan for these lessons is to do 2 exercises, inverted commas, where I give you the idioms and we roughly go through it, we discuss it. And then I give you an exercise where you fill in the missing idioms or the missing words for the idioms, because I'm assuming idioms is like the whole sentence, not just a word. But yeah, we're gonna fill in the idioms. So we're gonna do 2 exercises where I give you guys a few idioms, like maybe like 10 or 15. And then out of those 10, 15, I'll select a few and we'll do a whole exercise where we're gonna fill in the idioms, just to keep your brain running and remembering the idioms that we've gone over. It's easier sometimes to memorize certain things when it comes to language, because a lot of the things don't have explanations or don't necessarily make sense, especially if you're a person that doesn't speak Afrikaans. These idioms to you will just be weird. So if you memorize them and the meaning, I think that'll help you a lot. So let's get started without further ado. I'm looking for a pen. Marker, sorry. I'm having a really off day, guys. I haven't had tea, so my brain is a little bit slow. I mean, I had tea, but not enough tea. But let's carry on, that's beside the point. Okay, so, number 1. An die stof byt. An die stof byt. Stof means dust. Byt means bite. So the sentence, if I had to directly translate it, it means in the dust bite. So, you know, you fall and you bite the dust. I don't know if another one bites the dust is the exact same thing in Afrikaans as it is in English. But that's basically what you're saying. Sneeuwval, which is to die. If I had to die. So as jy in die stof en byt, jy baie hard geval. Or you just played yourself really hard, like you bite the stuff. I'm trying to think of situations where you can bite dust, whether it's literally or figuratively. So this could mean both. You can literally bite dust by falling with your mouth open and landing on the ground and you've eaten dust or you've bitten dust. Or it can mean figuratively, where in the sense that you have just totally set yourself up for failure. Like you have just done the most to yourself. In die stof byt, okay? So it can be used figuratively and it can be used literally. Like you can literally bite dust. Stof, dust, yes. On to number 2. 'n keel opsit. Okay? 'n keel opsit. Keel is throat. Opsit is to sit on top of, or to opsoek in a way. So, keel opsit. Aan die skree gaan. Skree. So, as ek 'n keel opsit, I'm shouting, right? My tone would probably be aggressive in the sense, because if a keel opsit wouldn't just be, oh, I'm speaking softly and, you know, I'm okay and I'm calm. This is like, this person is screaming, this person is shouting their throats. Hulle longe vol, hulle skree hulle longe vol. Okay? So, 'n keel opsit and die skree gaan. Let's see let me read something for you guys. Just give me a second. So, like I said, a lot of these idioms are like, can also be little life lessons or little warnings or little like cheat codes to being happy or to being successful, you know. And I think that's great because ultimately language helps us understand the world, and now we have language stepping in to help us understand ourselves. It's weird, right? Crazy. Anyways, keel opsit, so when you're shouting, okay? So this is relating to bite, dust. Keel opsit, shouting. Yeah. Let's move on. Nummer 3. Dit nie breed het nie. Dit nie breed het nie. Breed means wide. Okay? That's, if I had to directly translate this, dit nie breed het nie. It's no, wide, has no. So in other words, if I had to give you a visual of what it would look like, it would be like somebody emptying out their pockets that aren't steep, that aren't wide, okay? Dit nie breed hê nie, okay? Arm om arm te wees. So when we're referring to this, referring to poverty. To be arm is to be poor. And when we talk about poor, we're talking about poverty. And this saying could be related to, if I had to tie it to an English one, I would say as poor as a church mouse. Okay? So arm te wees, arm wees is when you are poor. Let's carry on. Oh yes, breed hê. Okay. Nummer 4. Elke donker loop het 'n silwer randjie. Elke donker loop het 'n silwer randjie. Elke moeilike situasie het ook 'n ligpunt. Okay? You know when they say the light at the end of the tunnel? So every dark walk has a silver lining. Every dark path has a silver lining, which means every difficult or hard situation has also a light point. It has a breakthrough, right? So not all situations that are hectic or chaotic or bad remain that way. They have a light point, which means they have a breaking point. So this we can relate this to silver lining. Okay, I actually really like that one. Elke donker loop het 'n silwer randjie. Elke moeilike situasie het ook 'n ligpunt. But can you see how idioms are so specific? Because I could have said elke moeilike situasie het ook 'n ligpunt, but that wouldn't make it an idiom. But if I say elke donkerde loop het 'n silwer randjie, every dark point has a silver lining. Okay? Nummer 5, onze laaste een. Al dra 'n aap 'n goue ring. Hy is en bly 'n lelike ding. Al dra 'n aap 'n goeie ring. Hy is en bly 'n lelike ding. So even if a monkey or an ape wears a gold ring, he is and remains an ugly thing. So even if an ape or monkey has a gold ring, he is and remains an ugly thing. Lelike ding, ugly thing. Dra, wear, aap, ape or monkey, goue ring, gold ring. Hy is, he is, en bly, and stays or remains. Okay? So if I had to translate this into a sentence, a normal sentence in Afrikaans, dat sal wees: mooi klere kan 'n lelike mens nie mooi maak nie. Beautiful clothes or things cannot make an ugly person pretty. I mean, it's pretty direct, but like I said, if we have to break it down, mooi klere, beautiful clothes, kan nie 'n lelike mens mooi maak nie. Kan 'n lelike mens nie mooi maak nie. Okay? Al dra 'n aap 'n goue ring, hy is en bly 'n lelike ding. And this is not referring to outward beauty, because if it was, then wearing nice clothes and fancy things will make you attractive. This is talking about inside. So what this is ultimately saying is you can look like the best thing ever on the outside, but if you're not a good person inside, it doesn't matter what you wear on the outside, you will always be ugly. There's nothing you can do to make you attractive, to make you pretty, if you are horrible and ugly on the inside. And I guess this comes from all that glitters is not gold, right? Not everything that's shiny and beautiful is shiny and beautiful. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for being a part of this lesson with me. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye!